Improve English with interesting reading extracts. Let's get started with the Sunken Titanic, taken from Tibbits. In 1912, an American shipping company launched a new ship called the Titanic. It was the largest and most luxurious ocean liner of that time. It weighed 46,000 tons and could carry about 2,200 passengers. Experts said that nothing could sink it. It was definitely unsinkable. On April 14, 1912, the ship sailed on its first voyage across the Atlantic from Southampton in England to New York in the United States, with 2,224 passengers, men, women and children. On April 15, just before midnight, the ship struck an iceberg. The iceberg tore a great hole in the ship's side, and the unsinkable Titanic began to sink. There was a great alarm on board. Warning bells rang out. Everyone rushed to the lifeboats, but there was not enough room for them all. There was room for only 1,178 passengers. The lifeboats took mostly the women and children. It was a terrible scene. Wives were weeping because they had to leave their husbands to drown. Children were crying because they had to say goodbye to their fathers. The men had to remain on the ship. The Tatanic sent out signals for help, but no help came. Another ship, the Californian, was only 20 miles away, but her radio operator was asleep and did not hear the distress signals. In the early hours of the morning, the Titanic sank, while her band was playing bravely on deck. 20 minutes later, another liner, the Carpathia, arrived on the scene and helped to rescue survivors from the icy water. But of the 2,224 passengers, only about 700 survived. It was a terrible disaster. But something good came out of the sinking of the Titanic. In 1913, there was a committee of inquiry into the disaster. This committee drew up many new rules for shipping companies. Since then, every ship has had to provide lifeboat drill during each voyage. Every ship has had to carry enough radio operators so that there is always one of them on duty. Another important result of the sinking of the Titanic was the formation of an international ice patrol. This patrol warns ships about ice and icebergs in the North Atlantic. Thanks for watching.